in November. So on the Friday, the 11th, she's in Brisbane, which Macca and I are going to, if all things still go to plan. Mr. McShane, I'm looking for a nod. Thumbs up will do. We're going there for some of our Queensland team. And then Sophia's going to be down on the Sunday. So she'll run an event to do an Amber official launch. So I think we're going to do like a nice kind of champagne upon arrival and make it a little bit more kind of upper class with it. It's not going to be so much about the cleanse and the oils, more specifically around Amber, I believe. So, yeah, the pre-tickets are $50 per rep. That includes the Sunday and the Monday. Where's Marco? With that $50, you will also get 2 guest tickets, which are normally $10 each. So up to you whether you want to charge your guests $10 at the door and put that towards your $50 ticket, or whether you want to use those as free tickets. Up to you. We've experimented with both. And that's basically it. So we've got to kind of get our numbers together as soon as possible. So, yeah, hopefully you guys are all free that weekend.
Yep. Excellent. Thanks, Mikey. Beautiful. All right. Let's get started for tonight. I want to try and make this fairly quick, but at the same time give you enough content. We'll do a bit of a training piece, and then obviously we'll look forward to Wednesday night's online presentation that we'll talk about at the end today as well. So first of all, it's a little bit of recognition. Of course, my computer doesn't want to work. Mike, it's okay. We're winning. All right. So first of all, we got Mez. A massive congratulations on achieving your rising star, and did it in style too, with quite a great launch that we had just recently. And you filled the room with some qualified guests, which is always nice to see. And obviously, you know, you guys are absolute marvels, having them all set up on the computers pretty much straight after the presentation, which was spot on. It was very professional. Was very, you handled yourself beautifully, and it was good to watch from the background. You know, Mike and I, pretty much after the presentation, we kind of sat back and watched you guys in action and thought, this is fantastic. You didn't even need our help. So big ups to you, Mez. Well done. And obviously now we need to keep progressing forward, and you know, the next ranks are there in terms of Sapphire and Emerald and all that sort of stuff. But I guess for you as well, the main aim between those ranks is to try and get your products paid for by the company, try and get them for free. So if you can do that every month leading up to your next rank, it obviously makes the business a little bit more worthwhile. So just because you've hit this rising star, doesn't mean like, oh, you know, what's the next one? Next one's Sapphire. We need to get 3 promoters and we need a certain amount of PV. Let's try and work on, when we're working towards that, at least getting your products paid for by the company. So keep bringing people, customers, all that sort of stuff in as well. But amazing achievement at 28 days, and you did it quite comfortably with time to spare. So well done. Congratulations to you.
Thank you very much.
All right, the next one. Yes, congratulations, Beck.
Yeah, Beck.
So, congratulations on achieving Rising Star. So well done with that. We had an online presentation, which, you know, your why was very, very strong, very emotion driven, and I'm not sure if there was a dry eye in the house by the end of your why. So well done for actually getting up and doing that. Like it's a big effort to get up and talk about, you know, your story, and especially as we discussed with you, like it's a big step for you to get up and do that. So congratulations on doing that. And of course, obviously, all the work you've done after the online presentation with all your follow-ups and getting customers on board and getting people into your organisation. A big ups to you. We got there in time, which was lovely. We had probably 24 hours to spare, which was good.
Minutes to spare.
But that's okay. That's good. It's you got there. That's the main thing. And the same thing that, as I said to Mez, like the next step is obviously to get the Sapphire. So we need to start finding some business partners for you. But in the meantime, the idea is every month to at least get your products for free. So keep finding those people that want to try the cleanse. Keep finding those people that want to join you on your Operation 365 and all that sort of stuff as well. And just every month, let's try and get your products paid for every month by the company until we hit the next rank of Sapphire. But well done. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, next person's not on the call, but I'd like to welcome Sharon Taylor to the team. Sharon has been a part of Your Health for some time. She lives in Adelaide, so she's kind of a bit isolated out there with not too many team members around her. But she's decided to make the decision to come across and lock arms with Fiona Hurl's ever-growing team to build her business. So big ups to Sharon for that. She's part of an amazing team, and looking forward to working much more closely with her. So I'm recording this, so hopefully we can post it on our page, and people can look back and see what we went through tonight who missed it. So congratulations, Sharon. Looking forward to working with you. All right. So I just want to do a bit of a training piece real quick. And I was talking to a few people about this. I know Macca and I had a bit of a conversation about this, and Dean, we talk about this a little bit too. I'm a big fan of the Slide Edge, and I know Mike is as well, in terms of just basically doing the daily disciplines on a consistent basis. When it compounds over time, it's going to lead to your ultimate goal. So I just want to do a bit of a quick piece on the Slide Edge and how it works and how we can apply it to our business of network marketing. So I guess the question for some of you who aren't sure of what the Slide Edge is, the best way I could describe it is the Slide Edge principle is doing the simple disciplines over a consistent period of time. Okay, so just doing the follow-ups, doing the contacts, doing the exposures, meetings, tools, but doing them all the time. So there's no point doing it once a week or once a fortnight. Try and do something every day, because I guarantee that if you do something every day, you're going to get better at it. And it's going to compound over time and lead to the desired outcome that you're looking for. So the idea is to do these disciplines. Okay, it's all good that we can study all this sort of stuff, but we need to also apply it into our daily method of operation. So I like this quote. What is easy to do is also easy not to do. It's quite easy to say, I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll do it in an hour's time, or I'm a bit busy at the moment, I'll do it tonight, and you never get around to it. So the idea is to have some type of plan in place where you can sit down and say, okay, I can devote this time here and I'm going to do it at this time. Or I'm going to have a conversation with a few people, I'll try and incorporate the business into it in some way, shape or form. So yeah, it's also easy not to do that sort of stuff. So really try and focus on doing those daily disciplines. I like this chart. Gives you a bit of an idea as to how it all works. So it's simple disciplines made consistently over time. And what's uncomfortable early becomes comfortable later. Okay? And that's your positive Slide Edge. The only problem is about 5% of people actually follow that type of principle. So the idea is for now is for us to be uncomfortable and be out of our comfort zone and constantly pushing forward, because in 3 to 5 years' time, we're going to be very comfortable. We're going to live life on our terms, doing the things that we want to do. On the other side of the Slide Edge, what's comfortable now becomes uncomfortable later. So comfortably sitting around doing nothing now means that you're going to live a life of hardships. You're going to live a life that's going to be a little bit difficult, okay? And the thing is that 95% of people are on that side of the Slide Edge. So how does it work? Basically, it's got a lot to do with our philosophies. So if we have good philosophies, we have a positive attitude. If you have a positive attitude, it'll lead to positive actions. Positive actions will lead to positive results, which of course will lead to an amazing lifestyle. Okay, so it all comes down to our philosophies and what we believe in and what we want to achieve. Okay, so that's why our why is so important and so strong. Okay, we need to make sure we have a powerful why that drives us all the time. Because if you don't have that why, you're not going to want to get yourself to be uncomfortable. So have that strong why, revisit it constantly, like every day. Look at your why. Record yourself talking about your why and play it back in your head when you've got some downtime, because that will drive you to go through the positive aspect of the Slide Edge. So what do we need to do? We need to be consistent and we need to do something every day. So I just listed a few things that we can do. Number one is we can start conversations. Okay, So just start talking to people. Start talking to old school friends. Start talking to people in the street. Hey, how you going? I haven't spoken to you in a while. What have you been up to? Just start these conversations and start building relationships with people. It doesn't have to be business from the start. You can just start a couple of conversations every day. Follow-ups, okay? Always following up with people. Ask them how they're going on the cleanse. Are they liking it? You know, do they know somebody else who wants to try the cleanse? You know, are you feeling energized? Do you feel like it's going the way you want it to go? You know, asking those type of questions all the time. Build relationships, okay? Number one part of this business is building relationships. It is a relationship, it's relationship marketing, okay? The more relationships you have, the more opportunity you have to discuss your opportunity or your product. Send links and videos daily. I'm constantly copying and pasting stuff to people all the time. Check this link out. There's an amazing one on this enzyme. You know, this is a presentation we did just recently if you missed it. So there's heaps of stuff, heaps of links. The Run for White Diamond website's got a few of them. I know that the Duplicator system's got those videos and things as well. So keep sending those things daily to people. And use social media to your advantage, guys. You know, cheeky posts, intriguing posts, you know, things about lifestyle, things about family, things about our product and our service and what we have to offer. But don't drum it down people's throats. Be smart about it. Use intriguing type scenarios. And then naturally include it into conversations. You know, people might ask you how you're feeling. I'm feeling amazing. I'm on this new product. It's outstanding. You know, I've never felt better in my life. They may just ask you what it is, and that's your lead in. So there's lots of different ways you can do it, but the idea is to do something every day. So consistency is far better than rare moments of greatness. Okay, so I like the saying also that ignorance on fire is better than knowledge on ice. Okay, so you don't need to know everything, okay, because if you know everything, you may not act on it. But acting is better than knowing, okay, because you can know, you can earn as you learn from the uplines. The idea is to get out there and do, okay. Plan and prepare. Have a list of your daily activities. What do you want to do today? Do you want to start conversations? Do you want to build some relationships? Do you want to do some follow-ups? Have what we call a daily method of operation. As I said before, revisit your why each morning. Dive into your why, because your why is going to be your driving factor to do this stuff. Okay, Mike posted a great thing about the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so it's about having a system in place where you can revisit it and do it. Okay, and then obviously have your daily method of operation. Okay, the things that you're going to do every day to get you to your goal, whatever your goal might be. It might be to get to emerald, it might be to get to diamond, it might be to get to white diamond. Okay, and then obviously you need to have your list of activities to get you to those levels. Okay, so make sure you're doing those things. I love this one. Do the thing and you'll have the power, not have the power and go do the thing. Okay, so just get out there and do it and you'll have the power. Okay, don't wait for it. Don't wait for all the knowledge before you go and do stuff. Just go and do it. All right, and of course we plan, do, review. Okay, so you plan your activity. Of course you do your activity and then you review and refine when necessary. So if you happen to go out and verbally diarrhea on someone, you'll know next time not to verbally diarrhea on somebody, okay? So you always plan your activity, you go out and do it, and then you refine it. And that's how you get better. Trust me, I'm sure we've all verbally diarrhea on someone because we're so excited about the opportunity. Then you walk home and you go, you're an idiot. Why did you talk so long for? Then you review it, you know the next time to be a bit more intriguing, okay? Remember that 1 hour in the field is worth 20 hours in the classroom, okay? So get out there in the field and start talking to people. Okay, because you will go a long way in this business if you're happy to communicate with people about what you have to offer. And this is the kind of classroom we want. We want an empty classroom because we want to be out in the field doing the work. Okay? Steady wins the race in network marketing. Okay, so be consistent. Always be consistent. Be persistent. Always do something. Okay? Do something every day. That's what the slide edge is to success. So I've got the tortoise and the hare here. Yes, the tortoise was slow, but the tortoise was steady. Okay, and that's why he won the race, because he was steady. He constantly did things all the time. Any questions on that, guys? Is that pretty cool? We're all okay? Thumbs up? Yep. Fantastic. So, yep, that's the idea, guys. Just get out there and do stuff. You know, we've got a lot of three-way chats going at the moment, which is fantastic. You know, I'm happy to help you with all that sort of stuff. Use your uplines to your advantage. You know, use Mike, use myself, you know, use Macca, use these people that have been around for a while to help you articulate what you want to say. And then obviously you learn as we go through that communication process. So keep sending people my way, keep sending them Mike's way, and we'll be more than happy to help you out with whatever you need. All right, so classes and presentations. With summer less than 2 months away, now is a great time to introduce and obviously reintroduce to people to get back on the cleanse. We can introduce something like an 8 or a 12-week challenge amongst our networks and direct them to an online presentation. Okay, something like, hey guys, it's like 8 weeks till summer. You know, let's all get together and let's have a massive challenge. I've got a great idea I want to run by you. We've got an online presentation Wednesday night that's going to explain how it all works. Let's all get together as a group and have a massive run at this summer and feel in the best shape of our life. How does that sound? Okay, something along those lines. So have something attached to them watching the presentation so that they can see what it's all about. So this Wednesday night at 8:30, we'll be hosting an online Zoom call specifically on just the Go Green Cleanse. Okay, we're not going to go through the oils. We're not going to go through amber. It's going to purely be just a Go Green Cleanse targeted towards getting into the best shape of your life by summer. Okay, so we've got obviously 8 weeks before summer. We've got 11 or 12 weeks before Christmas. Okay, people want to get into great shape. They can do this through the Go Green Cleanse. So my advice to you guys is to try and get as many people as you can on that call and lock arms and have like a challenge or a group, something that you can push people into and towards so that they can get obviously one onto the webinar and then number two obviously onto the cleanse. Okay, the more people you get on there, the higher your PV, the more commissions you're going to make, but also you're going to be helping a lot of people in the process as well. So no oils, no skin, hair care or amber. It's purely just going to be a cleanse call, short, sharp, one system, one result. Okay, nice and quick, nice and easy. Look, I'm guessing it's probably going to go for less than half an hour. But it's going to be straight to the point, hard hitting, and then basically we just need to follow up and get these people on the cleanse. All right. So if your why is big enough to make you cry, you'll be successful. Okay. A positive slide-edge decision daily will manifest into success. So guys, all we need to do is we need to get out there. We need to start talking to as many people as we can. Start with the cleanse. Okay, then the people start enjoying the cleanse. They start getting good experiences from the cleanse. And then we can say, hey, who do you know who would like to get on the cleanse as well? Okay, then we can start using their networks. And then we can start saying to them things like, well, hey, you're bringing me all these people. Why don't you be a promoter yourself? We did that with Bobby. Macca, we did that with Bobby, yeah? She was sending you heaps of customers. And then we just said to her, hey, Bobby, you can make a serious amount of money doing this. And then before you know it, she's a promoter in the company and she's absolutely killing it. So this is how we can do it. We can get these people involved in our company, but we need to speak to them. We need to start talking to them. Okay, you can't just sit by and hope and pray that someone's going to inbox you and say, what is this cleanse that you're on? It's fantastic. I need to start it. You need to get the ball rolling. I know, Mike, you got one like that, but how rare are they? They're not something that you get 10 or 15 a day in your inbox. So get out there, guys. Start talking to people. You right? Yeah, go, Mike.
Not initially anyway, mate. Once you've got a few customers out there and stuff, then you do find that you do get referrals. But initially, we're going to be the ones getting out there, correct?
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, beautiful. Guys, that's pretty much it for my training tonight. Very quick, very brief. The main thing I wanted to talk about was the presentation Wednesday night. Okay, let's get as many people as we can on that call. If you need help articulating something for it, please let me know and we can brainstorm a few things. And then obviously Wednesday night we'll get on that call We'll go through the Go Green cleanse. Then obviously the art afterwards is to follow up and get as many people started as possible. Now, before we finish up, guys, does anyone have any questions on anything? We've got a little bit of time up our sleeve. Does anyone have anything they want to discuss, go through, talk about? Don't all go at once. It's okay. No? We're all pretty cool.
What does your daily method of operations look like, Danny? So what's on your list? Because you're a busy dad of two, and you manage a gym and work PT and do crazy hours and stuff. What does your income producing activities checklist look like?
Well, obviously I get up in the morning. I normally have a PT client about 5:30. I get home at 6:30. I have a checklist of I listen to my why every morning. I've recorded it, and I listen to it as many times as I possibly can. Normally somewhere around the 5 to 10 times. It goes for about 2.5 minutes. I then listen to about 10 to 15 minutes of meditative piece. I try and do a little bit of reading at that time, but it is a little bit difficult when there's children around. So I normally just listen to some meditative stuff while I'm doing other things. And I have a diary. I'm old school. I have a diary, and I write in the diary the things that I want to do for the day, the things I want to achieve. So today was to follow up with at least 5 people and talk to them about the cleanse and try and get 2 people on the call for Wednesday night. So I've got 1 so far out of the 2, and obviously when this call is over, I'll then chase the second one up. And then basically my day, when I eventually get to work, I'm in a bit of a lucky position in terms of I have a bit of flexibility to do a bit of networking while I'm at work. And I'll basically just run through my checklist in my diary and just tick it off as I go. If I see people in the gym that might be interested, I'll write their names down and I'll go and speak to them at some stage. But my diary is like my Bible. And I constantly just go back to that, Mikey, and just keep using that as my reference point. But my morning routine is very much the same. It's listen to my why, do some meditation, get the day started right.
Beautiful. Awesome. So your morning's your anchor. So you write down the things you want to get done that day. Because I know some people will do it the night before. Like before they go to bed, they list down the things they want to do the next day. So you do it in the morning after you've primed yourself with your meditation and your why recording. Is that right?
Yeah. Well, once I drop the kids off at school, I start work at 11. So I've got 2 hours of time to either, do a bit of connecting with people or start to write out what I want to do for the day. So that works out pretty well. But it's just about having a structure and a routine. It's just about doing, those same steps all the time and get yourself, as Tony Robbins says, into a peak state. Everyone has their different versions of peak state. Tony Robbins does the whole, chest slapping and chanting and incantations and all that sort of stuff. I'm not going to do that at 6:30 in the morning and wake everybody up. So my routine is headphones in, listening to the stuff that I need to listen to get going. So everyone has their different methods and formulas, and the idea is to keep using the same ones all the time.
Yeah. Beautiful.
What's yours, Mike? What's yours out of interest?
Pretty similar. I try and plan the night before, based on exposures and what the team's doing and all that kind of stuff. So very, very similar. And likewise to you, mate, I can network with this bad boy during the day, which is good. I don't have to necessarily sit by a laptop to do it. And that's generally what all of the, I suppose, the top earners in our industry all say. That, you initially, while you're still employed, is you're kind of building the business, not necessarily 24/7, but in any sort of stolen moment that you can find. Whether you pull up to the house and you sit in your car for an extra 15 minutes to get through your inbox to follow up and, just trying to find periods of time where you can kind of build the business and not try and be so structured. Obviously, once you're full time, you can structure your day how you please, which is the end goal for pretty much all of us on the call, I'm sure. But just to touch on what you were saying with speaking to people every day, I listened to a $1 million interview with one of the top earners in New Ways, which is now Modea, which is kind of a very similar Live Bare, toxic-free living kind of company. It's a direct selling company, not quite as high quality products as ours, probably because their co-founders aren't as anal as ours are. I believe their stuff's meant to be completely synthetic free, but there's a few hidden nasties in there. But anyway, forget about that. She's been with that company since almost day one. You know, she's 22 years in network marketing, was a single mum of 3, pretty much exactly in your situation. Rebecca, I think I've sent you her stuff, and I was listening to Eric Worre interview her, and she still does 2 a day. And she's made, I think, $21 million in career earnings in network marketing, which is pretty good for a career in direct selling. It's pretty impressive. And she still contacts 2 people every day. You know, she's still doing that slight edge every day. You know, I make 2 new contacts, I contact them, etc. So I think you definitely, the training you did tonight was really, really good, mate. And it's proven, you know, those slight edge decisions compounded consistently over time, they have to create a result.
Beautiful. Thanks, Mikey. Does anyone else have a daily method that they use that they want to share? No? Yes?
Not yet.
Not yet?
Not yet. It's still that stolen moment. It's just trying to get my head around it, fit it in, do the stuff, and yeah. We'll get there.
That's good. It's all about the action too, Beck. It's all about, you know, just getting out there and just doing what you need to do to get yourself rolling, and then the routine you can kind of mold around that as you go. So yeah, as long as you're out there, you know, speaking to people, that's what the business is all about. So awesome.
Yeah.
All right,
I've got a quick one for you, Loxy, just before you go, just for Mez and Beck's perspective. So when you're enrolling a new customer, do you enroll them onto your rewards? What's your kind of lingo to get them to keep their points? And, you know, worst case, if they don't want to continue the products after their 28 days, they get rid of their rewards? Because I think, Mez, we had this conversation at, there you are, yep, you're nodding, excellent.
Yeah, I am listening.
Yeah, we had the conversation at your launch. I think I said to you, because as Danny said, Mez and Fiona were pretty much just doing their own enrollments, and me and Danny were almost sitting back, not sitting back out of laziness, but just, you know, sitting back, letting the girls do their thing. And I think I come up to you halfway through that and said, how'd you go with the rewards? And you kind of looked at me like, what do you mean? So, Danny, what's your approach with that? Because I know you're really good with that, and you've got really, really good customer retention. You know, so do you, Macca. Macca, you've got, you know, incredible customer retention too. And Dean, we all do as a group, which is a testament to your leadership, Danny. So what would your advice be on that, or what's your system with that?
Well, I just tell people it's more than just a 1-month proposition. It's just more than, you know, a 28-day detox. It's something that they need to do for the rest of their life. And it's a simple, effective system that you can just incorporate in the normal things that you do. But it's something that needs to continue because obviously, as you know, if you stop it, all those harmful toxins, they come back into your system and you almost have to start the ball rolling again. So I kind of give them a bit of the old, you got to keep doing it because you want to stay healthy, because if you don't, you're going to go back to square one, and you just need to have that as part of your life. Not everybody says that sounds great, let's do it, but at least you're offering that perspective. And you're not just saying, hey, look, just try for 28 days and see how you go. It's like, you seriously, if you want to be in the best health of your life, you need to be doing this month after month after month. And then I'll talk about the rewards points and go, hey, look, you know, if you stay as an active auto shipper, we have a great reward system. This is how it works like a flybys, except, you know, you don't have to accumulate 200 million thousand points to get free products. And then you can try new things. You can try new products and see what you like. You know, you might think of a couple of oils that you might want to grab that you don't want to pay for, that you can get for free if you do this system. So obviously selling benefits is a good one too. But mainly it's just for the ongoing health aspect. And obviously being in the health profession, it probably can help me a little bit, but it can hinder at the same time because, you know, it's like, I can't do what you do, you know, because you do that full time, blah, blah, blah. So I just try and incorporate as many benefits, but at the same time, show them the negative side if they don't do it as well.
I just quickly, I also say that the enrollment as a preferred customer is for free at the moment, because that's what it says pretty much on the homepage. You have this promotion and the enrollment fee is waived, I don't know, 25, 50 bucks, $35. And to become a preferred customer and obviously going on AutoShip and explaining the rewards while it's for free is always a good incentive too.
Yeah, excellent.
Absolutely. Yep. And I know the company are pushing to do a fee eventually, but we're all pushing very heavily that they don't. But you know, when there's a fee, people value things more. You know, so using that, like Julie said, is perfect. And I mean, there's so many things on YouTube. I just looked up then how to encourage subscription and network marketing. And you know, ladies, if the way that maybe Danny goes about it or I go about it doesn't really fit with your language, there's heaps of stuff on YouTube. There's heaps of lady trainers on there teaching, just a few tricks on how to encourage people to set up a subscription in our business. Because the good thing is you can take it off. My language is usually, look, let's set you up on a subscription on the rewards because, you've earned $16 of free points. We can take it off if you decide you don't want to order anymore. I know you won't, and I'll just give them a little nudge. Ha ha ha. So let's set that up now and just set it up as a basic Go Green set or a basic core set. Is kind of how I'll do it. A little less pressure. Whereas Danny's approach is very, I know you need the products. It's a long-term thing, which is great too. So it really depends on the relationship with the person and what you're comfortable saying.
Yep, perfect. All right. Excellent, guys. Thank you for joining us tonight. And obviously now it's all about Wednesday night and getting as many people onto that call as possible. Make sure you're edifying the call and obviously me as well, so that when I'm jumping on doing the call, people know a little bit what I'm about. Obviously, I'll discuss it during the presentation, but it's always good if people can do the background as to who the presenter is and what they're all about as well. So, and as I said, guys, if you need any help in articulating that, just let me know, and we can brainstorm ahead of Wednesday. But being in this position where we can do a lot of online stuff, and some are coming very, very quickly, people are going to start to worry about what is below those jumpers and tracksuit pants. And we've got the solution for them. We just need to tell them and direct them in the right direction. So thanks for jumping on, guys. Have a great evening, and I'll see all you beautiful people on Wednesday.
Good stuff, mate.
Take care, guys.
Well
done.
Beautiful.
Congratulations, Rising Stars.
Yes, Rising Stars.
Yes, baby.
Congratulations.
Bye.
Hey, guys.